Greetings from Rockwoods and Mindler. I, Dr. Vasudha Neelmani, Principal, Rockwoods International School, welcome all of you on the behalf of Rockwoods and Mindler team, Mindler family. As promised in our last webinar, we are back. We had promised that we will get Mr. Dhanda back for an interesting and amazing session. Before that, I would just brief you about the importance of the topic before handing over to Mr. Deepak Sharma, our esteemed director. We all want to be successful in our lives. And for that, we all need to be perseverant, passionate, and diligent in our efforts. It is the right time, my dear students, that you start doing the things that you are interested in, have the right aptitude for, and most important, be perseverant for it. It is one of the biggest myths that people with humanities are less intelligent. Well, then what about Dr. Amartya Sen and many other Nobel laureates who have been awarded Nobel Prize in the field of literature, economics, and many such things? It is my honor to welcome our esteemed and honorable young edupreneur, our director, Mr. Deepak Sharma. Mr. Deepak Sharma, with keen interest in innovative education pedagogies, inculcating the best values in the young minds, and he is very, very passionate about progressive and inclusive education. He's our director, hands-on team leader, and works with us, leading not from the front, but within the team. That's his best quality. He's the third generation into education, and he came into the field of education in 2009 when he left his high-profile corporate job in Pune, which was an MNC, and joined his mother, our chairperson, Mrs. Alka Sharma. He himself believes and personifies the famous Alvin Toffler's quote that talks about to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I can see him smiling. He strongly believes in CSR and has been contributing to various social and civic issues. It is his passion to promote and inculcate the quality education, and that is reflected in his efforts to uplift the education system, and these webinars are the live example. He is a passionate sports lover and plays all the games, and cricket being his favorite. He's an avid biker, and I'm sure right now he's missing all the children, all the students in the school, because that's where he loves to share his experiences with young learners to make them resilient, to make them strong, to make them compassionate human beings. Now, without taking much time, I hand over to Mr. Sharma so that he can introduce our panelist, the main panelist, Mr. Parikshit Dhanda, who's an institution in himself. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Greetings to all. Thank you, ma'am, for giving such a wonderful introduction. It feels really good when you say that. Greetings to all. I am Deepak Sharma, Director, Rockwood School. Thank you all for the great response on our first round of career talks. That was the experiment what we did a few days back. And we got an overwhelming response for that. As promised, Rockwoods and Mindler are back with our second round of career talk. And we are glad that Mr. Parikshit Dhanda gave us time once again, at a short duration. Sir will help all the students to explore the future prospects and careers in the world of humanities. Ma'am has already briefed a little bit about how humanities has been taken into consideration, but there are a lot of lot of career options in this field. So we'll try to explore that. Unlike yesteryears, times have changed now. Humanities careers have evolved. Like in our times, we studied humanities was the last option to be taken by the students. And till now, there are few myths attached to that. We'll try to address all these queries and questions related to humanities in this seminar. That is the whole idea. Because the kind of response what we're getting these years where students want to explore other career options apart from engineering and medical, there are many options in humanities, and we'll try that in today's seminar we can help you out with that. Not taking much time, let me introduce the main speaker for the evening, Mr. Parikshit Danda. Professionally trained from Harvard University, Parikshit sir is one of the leading life coaches, motivational speakers, and career coaches in this country. With over 20 years of experience, he has mentored and trained more than 2 million students across domains and regions. Understanding students' aspirations along with their aptitude and motivating them to achieve excellence has kept him busy for more than 2 decades now into this line. Mr. Danda is an accredited MBTI and FIROB, and he has blended the use of these instruments in training sessions for teachers and principals and also corporate executives, wherein there is a need to develop a shift in mindset. His insights about people and situations and analysis of human nature make him one of the most sought out after trainers in the educational forum. His students are well-known founders, country heads, and senior executive ranked professionals. Having worked with some of the leading universities, including prestigious Delhi universities and hundreds of other institutions, Parikshit sir has transformed the lives of millions in his career journey. He is single-mindedly guided by his passion about educating the youth to build a better India. His insights on human behavior and approach to learning from one's life brings him to us today. Sir, over to you. I believe now, after spending so many years together, you understand the needs of career coaching in the place where we come from. And I think that it's again going to be a very interesting and enlightening session for the students. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you, Vasudha ji. Thank you so much. Again, I would, we're going to get straight into the academics, the myths, and so on. But first, as usual, let me congratulate the school, because why I love to congratulate people who are far-sighted, who have a vision, because please understand, it is very important for school leaders to have vision. You see, education can be given by anyone, okay? But we're not talking about basic hygiene. Maybe 60s, 70s, that formula worked. If you're getting students, if you're training students for 2030s, I'm sorry, we're not even talking about 2020. 2020 is gone and dusted. If you're talking about 2030s and 40s, the school leaders have to have a vision. School leaders have to be futuristic. School leaders have to invest in the education and the growth and personality and career guidance. School leaders have to be very, very objective. So therefore, congratulations. You're doing a phenomenal work, and great. And God give you more energy and more power so that you keep spreading awareness amongst the youth. Right. Dear friends and dear parents, as far as humanities is concerned, let me start by straight away. I love to get into controversies. Okay, that's something that comes naturally to me. So let's talk about the controversial things first. Okay, don't worry, I'm not getting into any controversial area such to say, but let's talk about humanities is an area which is very close to my heart. Of course, I didn't get to study. All right, I didn't get a chance to study humanities. I had opted for commerce then. I don't know who suggested or why I got into that, but anyway, going forward, humanities is a very, very powerful stream. Okay, the subject selection is crazy. We'll get into that. But first, let's understand the few myths attached to it. Okay, few myths have been demolished. Few myths have still stayed. Few myths may just stay forever. All right, depending upon and why do these myths prevail is because there are a lot of factors. You have to see when you study the demography of India, you will study that there are very strong science-centric regions. Excuse me. Then there are certain states, there are certain cities where there is a predominance of commerce. Okay. So for example, when you look at in and around Mumbai, when you moved slightly to Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so if you study India carefully, you will see pockets where you'll have very, very strong dominance, because wherever you will have business families will slightly at times, I mean, again, these are cliched statements, but I'm telling you because I kind of create this data, look at this data very closely. So you will have pockets where commerce will be predominant. Then there are tons of pockets where science is predominant, because science is a pathway to engineering, medicine. So that's why science is powerful. Science is always also the pathway to architecture. Science has always been the pathway to defense, to merchant navy, to so many. Now, that doesn't mean that other streams cannot come in the other, but that's how these careers have been. All right. Science and arts predominantly was also the area towards civil services. So civil services, whenever it used to come to people's mind, the myth was take up humanities to make it to civil services, or take up science. Commerce, again, not many people look at commerce towards civil services. That's how a perception is. Okay, and perception, please understand, my dear friends, is made by society. Perception is made by parents. Perception is made by teachers, students, because all of us form part of a society. The other myth that needs to be, that is slowly moving on, is that please understand, with science, when you take up science, suddenly you start looking at difficult exams, because science comes the dreaded exam called IIT JEE. Then comes NEET. You don't have those kinds of exams in humanities and commerce. You get my point? Even to understand CA doesn't have any great entrance exam. CA just has a CPT, which if you read 11th and 12th properly, you've done your accounts, you've done your commerce, just maybe read additional mercantile laws and so on, and CPT is a walk in the garden. So there are no great traditional heavy stalwart exams. There are exams, there are law exams, management exams, but then they can be taken by anyone. But science is predominantly JEE, NEET, and other areas. All right. Next is, again, what has helped this perception is that science means you have to study a lot. Okay, physics, chemistry, maths. What you study in 9th and 10th, what you study in 11th and 12th is completely different, because now you're getting into deep into those subjects. Along with that comes coaching. Now imagine if a student goes to school, does these subjects, comes back, goes to coaching, there is hardly any time left. Whereas with arts, humanities, or commerce, when you go study, you suddenly feel, students feel they have a lot of time, right? Next, whenever someone would move to a sporting career, okay, they want to make a career in sports or performing arts or other areas, what they would do is, whenever they want to spend time somewhere, they would say, let me do a degree called BA. Why? I will just go write the exams at the end of the year, but focus on my sports, arts, whatever. So therefore, all these myths have become, you know, it's like people suddenly feel, wow, you want to really have a good life, look at arts. Now, let's talk about that era. That era was India needed, we were beginning to pick up the threads, and that's why we needed a lot of engineers and doctors. Slowly, we moved to an era where knowledge economy, IT economy became big. Services became big. Now, please understand, with slowly services coming in, services means communication. Services mean customer service. Services mean a lot of other areas. Now, please understand, I'm not saying engineers or science people don't have it, but science, then the language is part of your 11th and 12th. But please understand, when you go to engineering colleges and so on, you focus on your subjects. That's the era, the golden era. Now today, please understand, like for example, even to talk here, it doesn't matter which background that we come from, communication. There are so many other skills that are required, and that's where students from humanities are making a big dash. The other area is that the employers, please understand, ultimately, why do we study? We want to either look at education, or the first thing is we want to be gainfully employed. So employers also wanted these people. Why? Because they had analytical skills, they had mathematical skills, they had scientific rationale, temperament, understanding, they could compute faster. So that stayed. However, there have been now let's understand what are the changes that have happened. Last about 10-15 years, the area that was lost to science and commerce is being retrieved. Humanities overall, is becoming a big thing now. It's not that it wasn't, it was. When you talk about the Nalandas and the Takshalas of the world, we were premier institutions of liberal arts. If you go back in history and read about it, our universities were premier institutions for liberal arts, interdisciplinary study that just disappeared along the way. Last about 10-15 years, now people have started talking. Now, of course, there was a revolution, and there is still a revolution going on as far as STEM careers is concerned. STEM careers, my dear friends, is science, technology, engineering, maths. All right. Now, STEM careers is one. Non-STEM careers are also being talked about. Then, now let's understand what is humanities. So, subjects like, when you look at the other one, I need to speak about this one myth, is that there is not too much of awareness. Now, because there is not enough awareness, it's almost like IPL is so well advertised. So therefore, a kushti or a kabaddi or a hockey or soccer or professional basketball or what you call badminton, it never got through, never got out of the shadows of cricket. Okay, India has been into cricket so much that we never got out of the shadows of cricket. Today, thanks to exposure, thanks to you knowing about the field, also more money coming into being, there are more and more participants going towards those careers. Absolutely. So therefore, more awareness, more glamour, more participation, more knowledge, and slowly, slowly people are opening up. Now, let's understand first, how difficult is humanities? Again, like any career, can I do this? So I can study and really, really work hard and crack the IITs and be one amongst the 10 lakh, 15 lakh students. Second is, I may not be able to crack JEE, but I crack the next league and I make it to NITs, triple IITs, good private colleges, and I can do engineering from there also. Third is, I'm not able to make it to the A category, B category. I just go and do my engineering from anywhere. Now, my dear friends, please understand, is there a difference? Absolutely. When you go to category A colleges, category B colleges, category C colleges, and you keep going down, you will have concerns like, what is the level of the faculty? What kind of labs do you have? What kind of infra do you have? What kind of potential employers will go to these universities and colleges? Definitely, same applies to humanities. Humanities at the top will be Delhi University. You will have Mumbai University, you'll have Pune University, you'll have amazing universities, and slowly, slowly you will look at a Banaras Hindu University, Allahabad University, Aligarh Muslim University, you will look at Ambedkar University, IP University, so many conventional models in this country. That's one, right? These are amazing institutions of study. Next is, you would also go to amazing private universities which are doing good amount of work in the field of humanities. And therefore, the revolution is coming in. How? The revolution is moving towards not only the combinations with these subjects, is like how an economics with maths and statistics opens up an area, how a sociology with psychology opens up, how with history and political science, how geography with maths opens up. And therefore, you start building these areas. Therefore, now my favorite line, which I shared in the last webinar also, that if you are aware about the power of humanities, you would never say humanities is a distant cousin of science. You would never say with humanities, my choices are limited. When you talk about all top international universities or universities or colleges in India, and you would see humanities has a great scope. Just to give you an idea, for example, companies like Deloitte, Nomura, McKinsey, uh, Accenture, PwC I talked about, BCG, Bain. I'm talking about the topmost consulting companies, or if it is FMCGs like GSK, Procter and Gamble, or Pepsi, or Coke, or whatever you may think about. These universities also go, or even the Facebooks and the Googles. Excuse me, all these universities go to something called art schools, arts colleges, humanities. Where? In what way? Like, will you have a McKinsey Knowledge Center or Accenture, Deloitte, PwC going to Delhi University and picking up students with statistics who would have done BS in stats, BA in maths, regular BA history, BA psychology, and so many other areas? Absolutely. Now, if you get to know that there are these possibilities also of picking up different career combinations. For example, there are areas which are stream agnostic. Now, when you talk about stream agnostic, let me share. For example, law. Someone put up a question in the question box earlier. What about fashion designing? What about hotel management? The entire hospitality industry, logistics, e-commerce. Now, along with hospitality management, entire management. So can you come from a humanities background and go into all these careers? Yes. So therefore your questions that, oh my God, with this, if I take up humanities, are these careers possible? Absolutely. Like, look at media and communication. Every time you open your TV and you look at these people, right from your broadcasters to newsreaders to people who do the research, to cameramen, to production, to editing, to sound, content writers, researchers, vernacular, you can come from humanities background. What about the entire hospitality domain that you see? E-media that you see? What about lawyers? Can you come from hospitality? Career event management, entire industry. Can you come from hospitality? Absolutely. Now, these are not just, I'm not just talking about weaker domains. What about UI and UX, user experience? What about animation? What about graphics? What about footwear, jewelry, designing of any sort? Can you be, even if thinking about game design, can you come from humanities background? Yes. Talking about your new age careers, your bloggers, your YouTubers, your whatever you may talk about, can you come from humanities background? Yes. Can you make a career in social and digital media through humanities? Yes. Can you talk about research? Bankers, finance professionals. If I'm talking about media professionals, legal fraternity, entire banking and finance corporations, working with non-banking financial institutions, wherever, can you come from humanities? Yes. So tell me, what area occurs to you that, so whether it's clinical research, whether it's quantitative and qualitative research, wherever can people, so what about economists? As Vasudha ji talked about, you know, that you've got Nobel laureates in literature, economics, and so on. You can come from that. So therefore, humanities is, like, for example, Rajshri is asking, I want to be an app developer. What subject should I take in humanities? There's nothing. You take whatever subjects your school gives you, whatever combinations you have. Let me share something with you. Vaishnavi, are you there? Let me share something with you, very interesting. Okay, maybe you'll be able to understand it in more detail. Vaishnavi, can we just take them through few careers in humanities? Let's show them.
I'll just share that. Yeah.
All right. My colleague Vaishnavi did her 12th from a CBSE curriculum, and then she went on to do her bachelor's in psychology. All right. then she followed it up with a master's in psychology, and now she's writing her PhD. Okay. Imagine she is one of the senior coaches in our team. All right. And now let me share something with you. Okay. Just be here with us. We'll kind of, I'm sorry, I'll take up questions, but I just want to give you a glimpse. Just kind of look at it. What is humanities? How does it look like? Okay, great. So let's start. Yeah, now see, let's look at, I've talked about, ये मैंने सब कुछ आपको बता चुका हूं, but let's still look at it. Now, design career. There are only few careers within the design format. कुछ ही ऐसे careers हैं within the design format जो वैष्णवी वहीं पर रखो या जिसके लिए साइंस जरूरी है. Most of them can be done by a student from humanities background. Okay, like see, now tell me, look at fashion, interiors, fashion communication, jewelry, fine arts, photography, fashion business management, and sky is the limit. Can a humanities student look at them? Absolutely. All right, let's go back. Yeah, to the main careers, please. Okay, you, Vaishnavi, tell me, how do you want to do it? Do you want to pick up each bucket? कैसे करना चाहते हैं आप?
However you want it, I'll walk around accordingly.
So then let's go to each bucket. Okay,
right.
Let's take them through each bucket. Okay, that will be easy for them. So let's take me to, like you took me to the fashion design bucket, take me to the other bucket, please.
Yeah.
All right. So now look at this, media and communication. And I'm sorry, why I'm asking for an apology is because please understand, इतने careers हैं कि अगर मैं PPT बनाना चाहूँ तो कम से कम नहीं तो 100 to 200 slides बनानी पड़ेंगी ये आपको दिखाने के लिए कितने careers की possibilities है. Because career, please understand, when you talk about media, जैसे हमने कहा writer, editor and copywriter. Now इसके भी hierarchy होती है. Hierarchy, this levels. So we are just telling you. Now journalism is print and visual. Now when you're talking about this, अब print में भी कई domains आएंगी. Event management भी, इसको आप wedding planning में लेके जाना चाहते हैं, इसको आप कितने areas में break करना चाहते हैं, इसको आप corporate event planning में करना चाहते हैं, या आप overall. So this can also be social media engagement, video, radio jockeys, any news station, any, by the way, आपको, I don't know how many of you have an idea. Can you tell me how many FM stations are there? Take a guess if anyone wants to take. Private तो अलग है, मैं non-private की बात कर रहा हूँ. You have 350 FM stations overall, and then talk about the other private people coming in, and then you can see. Public relations is another area. Corporate communication is another area. Let's go further. Yeah. Yes. New age careers with humanities. As I talked about, graphic designing, blogging, advertising, fashion communication. अगर आप इनके program देखें, culinary arts. Now culinary arts, let's differentiate it, say from a hotel management program. Now can a humanities student write a hotel management, do a hotel management program? Absolutely. Hotel management, then again, you have different verticals. For example, housekeeping. You've got banquet relationship managers. Then you've got F&B, which is food and beverage. Then you've got front desk. Okay. Then you've got other areas within the hospitality network. So then, is the entire area open to me? Absolutely. Advertising, I don't know where to start. अगर आप इसको देखेंगे कभी Lintas, Ogilvy and बाकी सारे, आप अगर इनको इतना डिटेल भी नहीं चाहिए, आप सिर्फ यही जानना चाहिए कि 12th के बाद कितने प्रोग्राम्स कर सकते हैं, कैसे अपना एडवर्टाइजिंग में करियर बना सकते हैं, कैसे कार्टूनिस्ट बन सकते हैं, कैसे आप कम्युनिकेशन स्पेशलिस्ट बन सकते हैं, कैसे आप एडवर्टाइजमेंट में ही डिजाइनिंग का क्या रोल है, कैसे ग्राफिक्स और मल्टीमीडिया इसके बीच में आते हैं, क्या करते हैं, कैसे आप इसको मास कम्युनिकेशन, मीडिया और जर्नलिज्म ओवरऑल देखते हैं. This is a very important pie in the entire game of things. जैसे कि public relations हो गया, advertising हो गया, journalism हो गया, all of them make it like part of mass communication. Okay, next, let's go. Economics. Now imagine, very, very powerful career. Please see, right from business economics to actuarial science, to insurance, statistics, finance, banking. अगर आप सिर्फ इसी सेक्टर को जानना चाहें, तो आपको 2 वेबिनार सिर्फ इसी के ऊपर करने पड़ेंगे. I'm stopping for a second because I want you to know the power. अब ये नहीं है कहीं आप सोचे ओ इसमें क्या साइंस स्टूडेंट नहीं आ सकता, वो भी आ सकता है, कोई रोक नहीं है. But these are brilliant careers for an economics student, and economics can be part of your 5 subjects, right? अब इसको अगर हम डिटेल में चले, फाइनेंस के साथ कितनी ऑप्शंस निकलती हैं, बैंकिंग में not only with your banking के अंदर कितने roles हैं, इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर में आप कैसे करते हैं, right from people who connect with you to people who do the reserve studies to people from actuarial science coming into the insurance or working with banks to predict, to train the staff, to work on the the insurance premiums and the reserve studies. Business economics, economics के भी कितने हैं, BA economics, BSc economics, business economics, again बहुत सारे areas हैं to study after 12th. Next. Okay, now let's look at this. Philosophy. बहुत से schools में ये subject होता ही नहीं है because ये काफी deep subject है and इसके बारे में आपको समझना पड़ेगा. Philosophers, not philosophers, but philosophy पढ़ने के बाद आप कहाँ जा सकते हैं, तो इसलिए मैं भी philosophy के बारे में इतना discussion नहीं करने वाला. Sociology, geography, history, political science. Oh my God, political science और इन सब subjects के combination. Economics with political science, आप और अगर आपने international economics, micro, macro, Indian, क्वांटिटेटिव, क्वालिटेटिव, कैसे टूल्स को यूज करते हैं, कैसे सॉफ्टवेयर्स को यूज करते हैं, एंड यू आर ओपनिंग अप क्रेजी ऑप्शंस फॉर योरसेल्फ. हिस्ट्री के साथ ऐसा ही नहीं है, हिस्ट्री से कई लोगों को आर्कियोलॉजी ही दिमाग में आता है, हिस्टोरियन आता है, म्यूजोलॉजी आता है. हिस्ट्री में ही आप 12 से 18 तरह के आप मास्टर्स कर सकते हैं इन सो मेनी अदर कंट्रीज. ओके, ज्योग्राफी के लिए आपको स्पेसिफिकली आपको बहुत डिटेल में पढ़ना चाहिए. Not just from geographical indications as far as intellectual property rights to geography और maths का combination बहुत ही brilliant combination है. कई schools में होता है, कईयों में नहीं होता, but आपको पहले जानना पड़ेगा कि geography और maths के साथ क्या क्या possible. Sociology और psychology का बहुत अच्छा relationship है. Sociology और political science का बहुत अच्छा relationship है. अभी मैं उस पे बाद में जाऊंगा कि आप ये subjects choose कैसे करते हैं. अभी रुक जाइए, अभी पहले मैं आपको एक आइडिया देना चाहता हूं क्या क्या possibilities हैं. Okay, next let's look at civil services law. अब law देखिए, law में कितनी possibilities हैं जो आप ह्यूमैनिटीज से जा सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो अभी मैं लॉ पे ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाने वाला बिकॉज लॉ के साथ ही बहुत कुछ पॉसिबल है. नेक्स्ट, वैष्णवी, if you could show me wait no go forward. I want to if you could show me maybe a
psychology. PD, many students have taken psychology.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Vaishnavi, can you take me to liberal arts का PPT please? एक बार वो दिखाइए जल्दी से.
Yes.
Okay, I because I want to I just want जितना भी मैं इनको एक आइडिया दे सकता हूँ what all is a possibility. अभी मुझे सिर्फ आपके होराइजन को ब्रॉड करने का मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. टॉकिंग अबाउट साइकोलॉजी, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट्स, साइकोलॉजी भी एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है जैसे इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ वेरी पावरफुल सब्जेक्ट. ओके, लेट मी शेयर समथिंग एल्स विद यू. लॉट ऑफ पीपल थिंक ह्यूमैनिटीज कोई बहुत डिफरेंट एनिमल है. अगर आपके पास इकोनॉमिक्स, मैथ्स और इंग्लिश है तो कॉमर्स में कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स बचे? व्हाट आर द 2 सब्जेक्ट्स दैट यू डोंट हैव? बिजनेस स्टडीज एंड अकाउंट्स. एक मिनट के लिए बिजनेस स्टडीज को छोड़ दीजिए. अकाउंट्स इज द ओनली मेन सब्जेक्ट, रेस्ट ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स यू हैव as far as that domain is concerned. So therefore that's why it's very close to you can do management. Okay, you can do management, and you can do variety of management. Okay, so that's all those areas. That's why you see humanities students also making a brilliant career in banking, finance, insurance, other sectors, statistics, and so on, because you're so close to the other sector. Now, I want to tell you कि अगर आप ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहेंगे कि हमारी रिसर्च किस तरह की होनी चाहिए, अब ये सुनिए, आपको 10th के बाद 11th तक आपका रिसर्च का लेवल क्या होना चाहिए, मैं वो बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड तो आपको समझ आ जाएगा हमें कितना डेप्थ में जाना है. सी दिस. चलिए आगे चलिए. वैष्णवी, या लेट्स गो. पहले सबसे पहले आपको समझना है, जस्ट स्टे विद मी. वैष्णवी, just stay with me. I'll just, when I say move, then please move. Number one is, for example, you're talking about liberal arts, or you're talking about law, media, hospitality, कुछ भी. आपको सबसे पहले जानना है what are we talking about. ये होता क्या है, ये interdisciplinary study क्या होती है. ठीक है, इसमें मैं साइंस भी, कॉमर्स भी, ह्यूमैनिटीज भी, डिफरेंट डिसिप्लिन्स को इकट्ठे पढ़ सकता हूं. क्लियर हो गया. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाई शुड आई चूज, इसके बेनिफिट्स क्या हैं. हो गया. अभी मैं डिटेल में नहीं जा रहा हूं, अभी आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू टेल यू इसके बेनिफिट्स क्या है. नेक्स्ट, एडवांटेजेस. क्लियर. प्रोज एंड कॉन्स जिसे कहते हैं. ठीक है, पॉजिटिव्स, एडवांटेजेस. नेक्स्ट, अब ये रुकिए, लिबरल आर्ट्स करने के बाद कौन कौन से करियर्स ओपन होंगे. ना प्लीज रीड इट वंस. इकोनॉमिक्स, आर्कियोलॉजी, पब्लिक पॉलिसी, आईआर, सोशल वर्क, जर्नलिज्म, रिसर्च राइटिंग, कॉर्पोरेट कम्युनिकेशन, सिविल सर्विसेज, एकेडमिक, साइकोलॉजी, सोशियोलॉजी, कुछ भी. ये अभी सिर्फ इतने से लिखे हैं. नेक्स्ट, सो करियर चॉइसेस आफ्टर लॉ, करियर चॉइसेस आफ्टर इकोनॉमिक्स एंड सो ऑन. नेक्स्ट, शो मी द नेक्स्ट. व्हाट विल बी द स्किल्स that I will acquire after studying this. What skills? Next, पढ़ाया क्या जाएगा, उसका करिकुलम क्या होगा. इकोनॉमिक्स एट द अंडरग्रेजुएट लेवल मुझे क्या पढ़ाया जाएगा, क्या तैयारी होगी. 11th and 12th, what will I be taught in economics? That's what is, I will have a major. Major is the field जिसमें आप फोकस करते हैं. उसके आसपास कितने माइनर्स होंगे जिसको आप इलेक्टिव्स कह सकते हैं उसके पास. उसके बाद इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी और कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स होंगे, मुझे किस में ऐसे कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स होंगे जिनमें मैं फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, अभी आई एम सॉरी, आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू फ्रॉम अ 30,000 फीट लेवल. किस तरह के मेजर होंगे. देखिए, इंग्लिश एंड मीडिया, इंग्लिश एंड क्रिएटिव राइटिंग, पॉलिटिक्स एंड सोसाइटी, पॉलिटिक्स, फिलोसफी एंड इकोनॉमिक्स व्हिच इज कॉल्ड पीपीई. सो देयरफॉर कितने तरह के कॉम्बिनेशन होंगे. प्योर मेजर क्या होगा, क्या मैं बायो में, मैथ्स में, साइकोलॉजी में, इंग्लिश में, हिस्ट्री में मेजर कर सकता हूं. यस. नेक्स्ट, ये हो गया. अब नाउ सी, नेक्स्ट इज, या नेक्स्ट, माइनर्स, फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम्स, इंटरनेशनल एक्सपोजर. नेक्स्ट, किस तरह के लोग आके मुझे रिक्रूट करेंगे, और अगर रिक्रूट करेंगे, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ जॉब ऑफर्स विल दे गिव मी. Now this is called not research, simple search capability. So my dear students, number one, if I take up history, sir, if I take up economics, sir, if I take up sociology, geography, political science, maths, इनके कॉम्बिनेशन से क्या क्या होगा, मैथ्स के साथ कितने कॉम्बिनेशंस खुलेंगे, अंडर ग्रेजुएट लेवल पे क्या पढ़ सकता हूं, कौन से प्रोग्राम्स कर सकता हूं, कितनी यूनिवर्सिटीज में चांस है, परसेंटेज होगी, एंट्रेंस एग्जाम होगा, या प्रोफाइल बेस्ड एडमिशन होगी. एडमिशन होगी कैसे, किस तरह की रेम्यूनरेशन मिलेगी. कैन आई गेट अ जॉब आफ्टर डूइंग बीए, शुड आई डू बीए ऑनर्स, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्रोग्राम, उन दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या होता है. जैसे ही आप इतना डिटेल में जाएंगे, लाइट जलने लग जाएगी. Which means more knowledge. More knowledge is equal to what? Better decision making. And when you're able to choose your subjects wisely, man karega, interest karega, you will be able to do very well. And when you will be able to do very well, my dear students, you will be able to make brilliant career options. Choices. Phenomenon. अब मैं आपको एक और चीज दिखाता हूं, कैसे आप इसको और स्टडी कर सकते हैं. वैष्णवी, डू वी हैव मीडिया? कैन यू जस्ट शो देम लिटिल बिट ऑन मीडिया?
Yes, sure.
प्लीज. then I'll take up in questions. I know I have to answer career in psychology also. Just wait, I'm going there. Banking and finance, I can tell you, banking and finance, अगर आप economics, maths, English बहुत है, economics and maths रख सकते हैं, बहुत बढ़िया होगा. Very good option, right? Yeah. Now just one second, वैष्णवी, one second. देखिए क्या है, सबसे पहले इंडस्ट्री कहां जा रही है, मीडिया एंड कम्युनिकेशन का करियर कहां जा रहा है, क्या क्या हो रहा है, कितने नए चैनल्स आ रहे हैं, कितने नए डिसरप्शंस, इनोवेशंस हो रही हैं इस फील्ड में, कहां जाने वाला है नेक्स्ट, कितने तरह के जॉब रोल्स होंगे. अब एक सेकंड के लिए देखिए, पेरेंट्स एंड स्टूडेंट्स, सी दिस, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट इट. देखिए ये सिर्फ आपको एक आइडिया दिया गया है. These are the kinds of careers that media and communication throws at you. अब ये जो ऊपर आप पढ़ रहे हैं, न्यूज़पेपर रिपोर्टर एंड न्यूज एडिटर, वो तो बहुत बड़ी बात है, उसके नीचे पूरी हायरार्की है. See, next, can you show me? Next, please. Look at, from journalism to video to radio jockeying, copywriting, content writing, event management, PR, advertising, and इसके बीच में there'll be 300 to 500 career options within them. Next, social media management, digital marketing, stand-up comedy, YouTubing, blogging, wedding planning. Wedding planning में भी कितने types होते हैं. Social media management, it's not just Twitter or Insta handle. और क्या है social media management? How do people reach out? What kind of roles are available there? What do you have to study? Now, another question is, sir, question that people ask me, sir, क्या इनके लिए कोई specialized subjects पढ़ने होते हैं? No. All the subjects that I mentioned, political science, history, economics, maths, these will open up all these sectors for you. That's why, listen to this carefully, my dear friends. मेरी अगर पिछली example याद हो तो दोबारा बोल रहा हूं. I am a student A. I have physics, maths, chemistry, English, computer science. I have physics, maths, English, computer science, maths. पांच हो गए. Physics, chemistry, maths, computer science, English. I am a student. I have English, economics, maths, sociology, psychology, or English, economics, maths, history, and political science. I am repeating it. अगर आप last time थे, thank you. नहीं थे तो सुन लीजिए. Science, arts. This person arts will have much more career possibilities than a science student. Why? Because मैं जितने भी careers बोले जा रहा हूं, सब open है. सब कुछ open है. क्या करेंगे? So therefore it is a crazy myth कि बच्चों को हम आगे क्या पढ़ाएंगे, खाएंगे कहां से, पैसे कहां से, जॉब्स कहां हैं. अगर आप रिसर्च करेंगे, पॉसिबिलिटीज बहुत हैं. नेक्स्ट. सो पहले आपने क्या किया, इंडस्ट्री के बारे में जाना. सेकंड क्या किया, करियर्स के बारे में जाना. अब नेक्स्ट क्या जानेंगे आप, 12th के बाद कितने तरह के प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं. जैसे कि BJMC होता है, बैचलर ऑफ जर्नलिज्म एंड मास कम्युनिकेशन. BMMC होता है, बैचलर ऑफ मल्टीमीडिया एंड मास कम्युनिकेशन. BMM होता है, आप BA करते हैं, BJ डायरेक्टली जर्नलिज्म का प्रोग्राम. तो 4-5 प्रोग्राम्स याद रखें. वेरी गुड. इन प्रोग्राम्स में करवाया क्या जाता है, हाउ इज BJ प्रोग्राम में मैं क्या करूंगा, BJMC में मैं क्या करूंगा. सो यू आर लुकिंग एट BJMC, BJ, BMM. यू आर लुकिंग एट इन प्रोग्राम्स में पढ़ाया क्या जाएगा. दिस विल गिव यू more and more ideas. अभी क्लियर. नेक्स्ट, 12th के बाद क्या करेंगे. अब एक और चीज देखिए, लीडिंग कॉलेजेस, लीडिंग यूनिवर्सिटीज इंडिया में कौन कौन सी हैं, इनमें एडमिशन कैसे लेते हैं. क्या 12th के मार्क्स पे होगा, क्या एंट्रेंस एग्जाम होगा, क्या ये मेरा प्रोफाइल चेक करेंगे. सब कुछ भी कर लिया. वेरी गुड. एक और लेवल हो गया. नेक्स्ट, रिक्रूटर्स. न्यूज चैनल्स कौन से रिक्रूट करेंगे, न्यूज़पेपर्स, मैगजीन्स, मीडिया हाउसेस, ब्रॉडकास्ट कंपनीज, कौन कौन आके हमें किस किस तरह की जॉब्स देगा. आप 11th में ये सब कुछ अगर कर लेंगे, 12th में आप स्माइल करेंगे और सिर्फ फोकस करके अपनी तैयारी करेंगे. Are you understanding my point, dear friends? That's how we plan a career. अब इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, मैं अभी उस पे आ रहा हूं. या वैष्णवी, एनीथिंग एल्स? डू वी हैव एनीथिंग एल्स हियर? Recruiters, PR agencies, thank you. Okay, great, thank you. Now let's go to psychology. पहले जो दो लोगों ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था, psychology is an area जो ह्यूमैनिटीज में भी बहुत पावरफुल है, जैसे इकोनॉमिक्स एंड मैथ्स है. ऐसे ही साइकोलॉजी को फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायो वाले भी साथ में रखते हैं. ओके, साइंस वाले भी साइकोलॉजी को चाहते हैं. व्हाई? प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, कई करियर्स का एक शेल्फ लाइफ होता है. कुछ करियर्स 10-20 साल के लिए चमकते हैं, कोई बहुत ज्यादा चलते हैं. कुछ करियर्स का टाइम है. साइकोलॉजी का टाइम हमारी कंट्री में पहले भी था, अब ज्यादा आ रहा है. Please understand, if you ask me next 20 careers of the future, psychology will be one of them. Now, psychology you can study after 12th at the undergrad level. आप पढ़ना चाहें, beautiful. Otherwise, you can study straight at the master's level also. But psychology is a brilliant option to, whether you want to talk about becoming a teacher of psychology, you want to become a clinical researcher, clinical psychologist, one day you want to take a RCI license to practice clinical psychology, या आप इसको counseling psychology, organizational psychology, positive psychology, आप इसको career guidance की तरफ लेके जाना चाहते हैं, counseling guidance की तरफ, counseling psychology की तरफ, therapy की तरफ, आप special educators की तरफ, आप इसको लेकर इसके साथ ही कई branches खुलती हैं. Okay, so these are all great possibilities. I'm sorry, due to paucity of time, I'll not be able to take everything. But the point that I'm trying to make is, एक चीज, दो चीजें कहनी बंद कर दीजिए. अरे तुमने आर्ट्स लिया है, बेवकूफ, कुछ और नहीं कर सकता था. आप बोलिए, अरे तूने साइंस लिया है, तुझे पढ़ाई नहीं आती. I'm just joking, okay? Don't take it seriously. What I'm trying to say is, हर किसी के लिए कुछ भी, it depends on your passion, on the subjects that you want to study. Don't worry about, I want to take up arts, but I'm worried कि इसके साथ कुछ मिलेगा नहीं. उस कारण से ह्यूमैनिटीज से भागिए नहीं. साइंस की अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, साइंस हैज इट्स ओन इंपॉर्टेंस. यू लव साइंस, you love physics, chemistry, you love maths, you love bio, stay there. You love commerce, आपको अकाउंट्स अच्छा लगता है, आपको इकोनॉमिक्स मैनेजमेंट अच्छा लगता है, stay there. आपको हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटिकल साइंस, इकोनॉमिक्स, फिलोसफी, ये सारे सब्जेक्ट्स अच्छे लगते हैं, तो भागिए नहीं, स्टे देयर. करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, नाउ हाउ डू यू गेट टू नो? लास्ट थिंग, हाउ डू यू गेट टू नो कि इनमें करियर बनाते कैसे हैं? नंबर 1. नंबर 2, हाउ डू यू गेट टू नो मैं सब्जेक्ट्स चूज कैसे करूं, करियर्स चूज कैसे करूं? उसके लिए वी विल गो बैक टू द सेम थिंग that at Rockwoods, what are we doing? I don't know about other schools. Okay, I'm sorry because I'm not in a position to talk about it. I can tell you at Rockwoods. Okay, because we work very closely with Rockwoods. Mindler works very closely with Rockwoods. यहाँ पर कैसे करते हैं? यहाँ ऐसे नहीं है. यहाँ simple है. बेटा जी आप आएंगे. First thing we will do is your career assessment. We will get to do it in a scientific manner. We will put you through a career assessment, which will take few hours. We will look at your interest, your aptitude, your personality, your overall orientation. We will study everything. Then your report is going to be shared with you. That report, your parents, you and Mindler team and the Rockwood School, we will sit together and see what are the best suited subjects for you. Absolutely, आप ही decide करेंगे. But उस decision में आपको there will be proper science backed information given to you. You've decided your subjects, very good. So with the help, now supposing sir मैं ये लूं वो लूं, confusion है, we will help you with that confusion. Yes ma'am.
Can I add something? Students, we have a tie-up with Mindler, and Mindler team comes regularly I mean, when the times were right. So they were visiting us in 6 weeks, and on my request, many times Prakshit sir has come himself to counsel the students, guide the students. But right now also, during these times also, we have been taking his guidance, taking Mindler's guidance. So how he explained how it works is that the career, the subject choices and the career choices, it starts from grade 9. So what happens is there are subject streaming assessments, there are career specific assessments. So we do the subjects screening assessments after grade 8, grade 9. It helps you to for a path, a little bit of path is being pathway for CBSE students, that you know what you can do in future. And of course for Cambridge students, they choose their subjects accordingly, and it gives you a complete report on the things. And I would request PD sir to talk briefly about all the orientation styles, the emotional interest and aptitude in just a gist, so they know that it is very, very scientific, and it is just not that, you know, we just choose the subjects like that, and we take your consent, your parents' consent. And that's why being a very, very progressive school and having a very progressive management, so CPS and Rockwood's group of schools, we are working very closely with Prakshit sir. So Prakshit sir, if you can just tell us brief about the assessment, it will give a good overview to the students. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vasaji. Dear students, my request will be, whenever you get a chance, just go to www.mindler.com. Just kind of have a look. Just have a look at what is Mindler. You will get to know this is a machine learning and artificial intelligence platform. This is being used by India's topmost schools. And why they use it is because to help their students from 8th onwards till they finish their schooling. This is to help you not only with career assessment, to first understand what are the best subjects suited for you, then best career options. Then next is library, international institutions, Indian institutions, then blogs, then research, then you can talk to counselors, you can write to them, then you can shortlist your colleges, you can shortlist your entrance exams. Everything happens online with our support. So this is a very powerful system, and every student who studies at Rockwoods gets this system, okay? And every student who is in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th will get this system, okay? That's the understanding that Mindler has with the Rockwoods. We work with these students, and it's also because of the futuristic mindset of the management, all right? Next is, why is this important? Please understand, personality of a student comes to impact your career choices. Dear students, right now, I don't know how many of you will be able to appreciate this, but a personality of a student impacts the career choices. For example, say, I want to crack the most difficult entrance exam in this country. I've tried, I give it my best, but then it is not happening. I'm trying, I'm writing mock exams. Every mock exam that I write, I don't get that result. I'm trying everything. Even if I come, I go close, but I'm never able to crack. What does it do? It brings my confidence down. It affects my self-esteem. Because of the dent in my confidence, what do? Mujhse nahi hoga. Let me quit. I'm done. So therefore now, or time management, fighting, decision-making capability, sab chahiye. Look at 5 or 4 personality attributes or traits which will come to decide whether you will make it or not. Which are those 5 traits? Number 1, intense pursuit. How crazy, how mad are you about pursuing it? Number 2, it's called resilience. आपने बाइक चलानी सीखी, आप चला रहे हो, आप गिर गए, चोट लगी, ना बाबा ना, मैं नहीं दोबारा बैठूंगा. Oh, come on, I have to learn it. It's okay. Slowly you will learn control, then balance, and then skidding, then बारिश में कैसे चलानी. Slowly you learn, but you don't give up. Resilience. Next is perseverance. ये goal achieve करना है. Whatever it takes, I will complete this goal, come what may. Next is decision-making capability. Last is called organizational skills. How do you organize yourself? 12th भी चल रही है, coaching भी है, tuitions भी है, कुछ और भी कर रहा हूँ, games में भी participate. How do you balance your time? Now, without these 5 personality attributes, your career can be affected. So we'll have to see whether your attributes are on a low or a medium or a high. And we need to work with you, help you become aware. Very good. ये आपका strength है, लेकिन ये थोड़ा weak area, इसको develop करते हैं. So that's how you get the training to understand your blind spots. जो दूसरों को दिखते हैं, आपको नहीं दिखते. So we work through, help you, and then you look at. Next, the team will work with you throughout the year to help you. Humanities हैं तो क्या options हैं? Commerce है, science है, क्या options हैं? क्या colleges हैं? India में study, बाहर study, everything we go in detail. This is how it is. So just to share with you, if you still want to write to us, please feel free to write to us. We would share our email IDs. You could write to Rockwood School and you would already be in touch with them. Please go ahead. We'll be more than happy to take up more questions. Is there anything that's left after BSc Honors? What would be options other than MSc to study psychology? BSc, you could not only study psychology, you could take psychology to a lot of other areas. You could pick up any area. It's like you doing a bachelor program. You're doing a bachelor program, like for example, you're doing a BA. Okay, any BA in subject that you've done. So for example, psychology done. Can you go and do your MBA? Yes. Can you do law? Yes. Can you do hospitality again? Yes. Can you do masters in psychology? Yes. Can you do civil services? Can you do international relations? You could study anything. All those possibilities are there. I've seen this. If I want to, I've answered all the questions. Thank you so much. Vasudha ji, over to you. I think now they've got some idea about humanities.
Absolutely. And thank you, Prakshit sir. And
Mike, thoda pass le aiye mic ko.
Okay, now I'm audible. Thank you, PD. Thank you, Prakshit sir. And now I would request Deepak sir to come and give the vote of thanks or the takeaways from today's session. Over to you, sir.
Well, it's always a delight to listen to PD sir. As I said last time also, it's a wonderful session once again. Numbers were constant. To all the listeners over here, I would like to share one thing, that whichever subject you choose, that should be for the right reason. That should be for your own interest. It should not be because of peer pressure, or we see some people that they have done so good in their lives and that's the reason we should opt for those careers only. Every individual is different and everybody has a different mindset and capabilities. As sir just mentioned that psychology or political science or geography or history, every subject, whichever subject you choose for, has numerous careers available. I'll just throw a little bit of light about my background. When I did my graduation in BCom in way back 1999, I went to Pune. When I went there, I was among the first few people from Udaipur, I could say, that who started this trend that for BCom also you should move out. Let's not do it from the same city. When we went there, for the first time I heard courses like MassCom, Bachelor's in Foreign Trade, Master's in Foreign Trade. Then there is a shipping course happening, which was not for Merchant Navy. So there were so many courses which were very alien. I never knew before that. We didn't have internet in my days when I was a student. I never knew that you can pursue law after your 12th standard. Or you can do MassCom for that matter, or you can pursue your careers in archaeology, because we had no clue, nobody to guide us. But now, with the help of internet, with kind of people like Prakshit sir, who are there to help us out, you should explore. Money always follow. It is not that we want to opt this career because we will make money. If you're a very good teacher, you'll make money. If you're an excellent gardener, you're going to make money. If you are a very good speaker, you're going to make money. So don't go behind money. You go behind the subjects which you have interest on. Money follows. And the definition of success is very different. And perhaps when we gray, we put on some weight and we come down the screen, I think that's the time we can say that what is the correct definition of success. So all my dear listeners over here, first of all, I thank all of you that you have spared so much time. Thank you, Prekshit sir. Thank you, Vasudha ma'am. Thank you, Vaishnavi. You've been behind the curtains, but you've been helping a lot. So, looking at this thing, I hope that we have a lot of questions already. Let's see, on the basis of questions, what is the next session we can come up with. These sessions will keep on going on till the time Prekshit sir gives us time, of course. He is a very busy man. So let's see how things turn up, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I would want to
Thank you, sir.
reiterate what Deepak ji said, that your reasons have to be right for choice of subjects and careers. Okay. I mean, that's bang on. You know, you need to have the right reasons for selection of subjects and careers. Very well said. Thank you so much from my side. And I hope at Rockwoods you keep doing the good work. And I get to have another chance to come to the Lake City. Yes, I love your city.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Of course.
We
Yeah.
are waiting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Vaishnavi. Thank you. Bye-bye.